Total War for Hero Part 15 of our This is Total War Macedon campaign on Legendary difficulty. We are Dwarf everyone, and we have this brutal stack from this crap stack from Dalmate, double timing deep into our territory, approaching Pulpudeva. We don't have much in Pulpudeva, and we don't have much in Navissos to intercept them. We have an army here that could double time and take a part in that battle, so that's an option, but also there's this crap stack from these guys again, Illyrian Confederation. They are so annoying, they keep coming every few turns. Do we need to deal with this one first, because Apollonia can easily defend itself, whereas Pulpudeva not necessarily. So, you buddy, going to double time here, like this, crack on, and you are going to attack him. Go for it. Ambush, nice, wipe them out. Well, it's not really a wipeout, but 76 is good enough, do it. $1,400 gold, good stuff, and they are still in range for a follow-up. Attack. Yeah, wipe them out. 97 remaining, excellent, do it. Goodbye. Now, we leveled up Diogenes, our amazing grandson. Get logistics, you need replenishment buddy. Amphion is going to get conquerors and double times back to Navissos, which basically means that once again Apollonia will need to play this battle against Illyrians. Now, we have Demetrius Kalos, our amazing recruitment general here, loading up on thorax swords. Gonna bring him closer. We established this stack will stay in here and speed up, maybe we even push into Epidamnos and Delminium. We can also raise another fleet, so we now are in a position to actually conquer some of these lands, Pannonia and Illyria, since we can get another fleet and we then have two fleets to control the sea. This should be enough even against this brutal... In fact, you know what? We have a fleet here that's bumming around in Sida. We've not seen Egyptians in very many turns, and we know they now are at war with Kush, which they usually win, which they usually lose almost every single time. So hopefully we should not see Egyptians in a while, which means this fleet can crack on and get back to Greece so we can use it against Romans. But we're going to move slowly and jump between cities to improve public order on the way. Wait, it's only worth +1? Then it's not worth it, crack on. Alright, so you're going to recruit more. We established we want a ballista and maybe 3 pikes, and the rest should be thorax swords. So get those pikes and get more swords, and that takes care of Greece. Now here we just took Soloka. Let's fix the main building. And what do we want? Definitely jeweler, library, and maybe a temple? Yeah, we're going to attack Panticapaeum next turn. We are in range, but we'll need reinforcements because that army is still beaten up. So we're going to bring him here and double time Kyriakos to Olbia to improve public order. We also untaxed it for a turn because we're getting -40 from conquest of Soloka. And next turn we're just going to massively gang up on Panticapaeum, hopefully with all 3 stacks, although that last one might be too far away, right? We cannot make it even if we move the full distance now, so no is the answer. Okay, but if we can't make it, maybe this guy should come closer. We can make it here on single time, so we'll definitely make it on double time. That's fine. So, should we scout here? No, because we only 17 food. What is happening? We had 77 not long ago. All these beautiful buildings we completed over the last few turns basically ate away almost all our food supply. We need to be very careful here. Most likely cancel some buildings in progress and build more farms. Also, this fleet is bumming around here for long enough. It's time to put it to some use. So we're going to approach Panticapaeum. We know they have a 7 stack. We're going to test the waters. Come here and see what they do. If they attack us with massive force, we can always retreat. And we should even be able to beat them if they have close to equal numbers. We'll see. And if they don't attack us, we can support attack on Panticapaeum. This fleet is not very useful because there are no strong navies on the sea. The crappy Armenian has a 5 stack, and we know these guys have 7 stack. And which means our fleet is actually the strongest. Now there's no sight of enemies anywhere here. This army of our king just crushed Nabatean stack last turn, and we're going to come back here and set another ambush. Here would be ideal. We decided we don't... You moved on double time, so you need to stay inside, buddy. And we also want to expand Tyros and build farm. Of course farm, because we need food. You're going to... all the other armies are staying in ambush as they are. We just don't have enough in the east to keep expanding. We would need another couple of armies there, and it's easier to get the northern flank secured first by the 3 stacks we have in north of the Black Sea. And then we merge and take these guys on from 2 directions after we deal with Cimmeria. I don't like our armies sitting idle in the east, but there's nothing else for them to do. Okay, you buddy our next recruitment commander, get general, and maybe this. And you should have the one that gives public order, because this is a newly conquered province, so it will not be happy for a time being. How is politics looking? Loyalty is 0, that's fine. Oh, these guys need adopting back into family, because Phila died. This is the widower. Demetrius' wife also died. Okay, remarry him. What did you get, buddy? Oh, 5% upkeep cost from mean wife. We don't need public order in Thracia, it's maxed out anyway, but upkeep cost will save us some money. Good stuff. And she's got improved gravitas. Excellent. Promote her. Now, can you adopt these people back into family? Get Nikomakos back and marry him off and promote the wife. What did you get, buddy? Clever wife, 5% research plus 2 authority. Amazing. Maybe you should be another recruitment general, but we already have one in the making, so that's fine. And you... 5% corruption. No, this is so bad. This is so bad. Like, early on corruption doesn't matter, but the bigger your empire, the worse it gets. And we need so much. Like, we need to promote a character to matriarch to get 5% reduction in corruption, which costs a fortune. And she's causing all these issues just like that. I'm sorry, son, but your wife is not suitable. We need to resolve this. There's only one way to do it. Bye. This is probably the only trade I would ever consider a deal breaker at this stage of a campaign, but it's just too bad. We can't tank 5% corruption characters for much. Just need to wipe them out. Okay, promote her, and would ideally like to adopt her back into family too. That's not super important, but she will leave a spouse behind. She's also 67, so maybe do it now. You still have gravitas. Yeah, do it. Everyone back into one happy family. Excellent. Not gonna promote anyone, because we just don't have anyone. Everyone is already rank 1. Not gonna marry anyone off, because the price went up massively, because we've done it twice already this turn. To wait for the price to reset, but we can and should gather some support. So, Demetrius again. You do it. Gotta be using his gravitas. He's already 67. Not gonna stick around for much longer. Okay, that sorts the politics. And we still have 10k left to build stuff, but we need to review all the buildings in progress because we are about to run out of money. Right, this slave trader happens no matter what. It doesn't even take away food, only public order, so that's ideal. Yeah, I think it's time to scrap barracks in Rhodes and here at Pitna. We haven't been attacked here in a very long time, and Egyptians have other stuff to do, namely survive assault from Kush. Yeah, we can upgrade this. This does not take away food, but it takes away a lot of money, so only if we have any money left at the end of turn, which we'll likely not have. Definitely need to upgrade this to Periokos camp for extra 2 units in the garrison. We definitely want dry dock here too, and we're kinda out of money. Man. Okay, let's upgrade this. This is 3 food from Temple of Poseidon. Yeah, and we're out of money. Fortunately, we're making 13.5k. Not exactly poor. Yeah, let's move on. Oh, successful ambush. Excellent. What are we looking at? How are the odds looking? We lose a third. Are we happy with that? Yeah, that's fine. Do it. Release them. Another army. Okay, these guys will attack. We don't need to do much. They'll just throw themselves at our pikes as they like to do. We're still at 17 food. Not too bad, despite completing a couple more buildings. Okay, so what's happening? Who else is attacking us? Oh, our income dropped so badly to 10k. That's not so good. This army is just raiding us, as is this fleet. We can still tank it, even those 20 public order from 2 armies raiding us, and we're still going up by 2. Nice. Okay, so west looks fine. How about the north? Okay, this is a transport fleet that doesn't seem like it's actually supporting the town. Or is it? Wait, they can only have 4 armies, right? Taking part in a battle, and the garrison and garrison army count as 2. Plus they have a general inside, that's 3, and the fleet that's also inside is 4, which means this army is not going to take part, which means we can absolutely attack them. Yeah, we take it, of course we do. Garrison army, fleet, and the garrison fleet. Okay, excellent. So the big fleet outside is not supporting. Transport fleet, that is. Okay, you double time here to help him out. And do it. Yeah, none will escape because they're super weak. 76 remaining. Excellent. Wipe them out. Nice. And this is our culture, so we're going to peacefully occupy it. Both leveled up. Nice. We didn't bring the fleet over because we could have suffered some massive losses here. But we are going to bring it in now. No, because then we'll have the same issue of the other army not supporting. So just gonna keep the fleet out of it for now. Just come here and go into... we can't catch these guys, right? It's a crappy fleet of 4. We can come here and We don't want to be supporting, that's for sure. The garrison is still alive, so just come here and start raiding. That's 200 gold. We are at the point where we need all the money we can get our hands on. Okay, now the public order here is 99 going up by 23, so let's start taxing them. It's still maxed out, and move Kyriakos over to Soloka so he can go by the north coast and take Tanais in a couple of turns, while these two guys replenish and then move by the sea and take Phanagoria. We want to synchronize it so we take both on the same turn. You're going to get Tactician, and you going to take Infantry Commander, Historian 2 for the Champ, and army gets Conquerors. Yeah, Olbia is looking really strong already, and we're going to get massively bigger garrison in 4 turns as well. Well, not bigger, just better. Okay, and what about the east? Any movement here? We just caught a small army from Armenia and almost wiped them out, but they got away. They could be somewhere here. This guy. Okay, I'm going to move cautiously and see if we can... No, we aren't going to move at all. Just gonna go back into ambush. Maybe the second guy falls into the same ambush. Let's... Wait, we have this guy here, we can use him. Even better, we're going to use the champ, Krakon. Ooh, there's an army from Kolhis here, interesting, a 19 stack. Okay, okay. This is perfect, we just stay in ambush with both armies, let them attack and get wrecked. The champion of the gods, come a little bit closer to this guy, still can see the Armenians. Okay, then come back to this army. Wait, Androcles is already maxed out, we don't actually need you here, right? In fact, we definitely don't need you here. Kyrillos could use some exp though. 31. Yeah, buddy, you're with the wrong general. In fact, the same issue here with Demetrius being maxed out already. This champ should absolutely be with someone else. And oh, Seleucid strike back, they retook Palmyra, and it's after we destroyed their full stack. They have another full stack here. What do they have? Is it a good one? No, it's a crap stack. Okay, we're going to set a trap for them. Just come here and set an ambush, and they are very likely to come for us. Then we can wipe them out. Yeah, 30% is not great, but even if it doesn't work, we can still stop them at the very least. And you, buddy, move towards Pyridon. You can join him next turn. For now, wreak some havoc as well, while you're on the way. And a spy. We want to see what's in Tanais. No, we need to cross the sea with her. Come here and land here. Phanagoria is weakly defended, very weakly defended. We can even take it next turn if we combine this army and the fleet. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, this guy is coming. This army is raiding us. Okay, why don't we bring him into Apollonia? Krakon. Yeah, our patrol, sure. You are going to come into Navissos. You are going to come here and recruit more. Grab more these massive thorax swords. Nice. The fleet cracks on towards Apollonia. And this one, huh? Should we hire more ships? We're down to 11.6k profit. It's not exactly a lot, but we need more to beat this guy. Or do we? He's at 19 now. We have 13 here and another 11 on the way. That will be a combined force of 11 ballista ships. That's a lot of firepower. Maybe we can do it with what we have. I would rather not spend money on more ships. Ships tend to die fast. They also replenish really slowly, so we're not going to get any now. We'll test the waters first and see how the balance of power looks like once we have 2 fleets here. Now science. We just got this beautiful tech, labor organization, giving us another 5% corruption reduction. In fact, what's our corruption now? 29.8. It barely moves. So what's next? We don't care about philosophy anymore. It's too expensive for too little benefit to max out this tree just now. We absolutely don't care about construction. It's like, it makes very little sense to upgrade from tier 3 to tier 4 any buildings in the game pretty much. There are of course exceptions like barracks, but few problems with this, right? Every subsequent upgrade gives roughly the same fixed amount, but benefits, but it costs more, takes longer to build, has increasingly worse negatives, and you benefit for much fewer turns because it's much closer to the end of campaign. So we are just going to stick with what we have. These promises already look great anyway. And we also don't particularly like economy tree, although if we grab this in only 3 turns, we can then upgrade all our farms to irrigation ditches. I think it's another 3 food, right? Per farm. Yeah, for 2 public order. We happen to need food. How many farms do we actually have? So we have 5 crappy farms. It's only going to give us 15 food, and only after like 5 turns of building them. Not sure if it's actually worth it, although we could start building more farms in newly conquered provinces, so it might still not be too bad. We're definitely not going this way. Cattle tier 4 is nice, but it costs too much to upgrade. And we don't have any of these buildings, wine trader, inn or emporium, so we won't benefit from this either. We could benefit from slave market and fish market, but again, this is just too many turns, man, just too long to get there. Might even want to hold off with this until we get 400% research, because this can then take only one turn. In fact, just forget about this tree. We are soon going to get second iron, so we want siege tower, but before we get siege tower, we want armored siege units to get armor, plus 20% armor on all units. That's way better, only takes 2 turns to get there. Then we maybe go for elite units. And we'll come back to the economy tree once we can get all these in one turn. Because we are not far away from that. Just a few more academias and we'll get there. And politics, how is it looking? -6 loyalty, which means we can do 2 actions. One should be embezzlement. One should always be embezzlement. How is this old man Ecostratus doing? 70 years old, 37 gravitas. I hope he lives another turn. Anyone else who can do this? She can. Thalea, do it. And we are -9. Let's not promote anyone. And we also need to wait for 6 spouse action to come down in price. So just hold on with that. And what do we want to build? Still have 17k left for buildings, although we are kind of running out of options. Okay, here Pitna just demolished barracks, and we need food, so absolutely build more farms. Shrine of Zeus in Pessinus. Yeah, it takes away food, but we're going to offset it by building cows in Rhodes, in a place of another barracks we just demolished. We can upgrade this to Stadia in Mazaka. It doesn't take... It's only positives. More money and more public order. Although, we are at +16 public order already, right? So we're not really benefiting from half of the bonus here. And it costs almost 4k. It's not worth it. Forget about it. We would benefit from additional +5 public order here in Tarsus. So build it. We have no temples here. Until we can expand Tarsus and build another temple, which is going to be another few turns. This is the second best option. And also build this. This is also +1 public order. And this is +3 food. Also want it. Next, Panticapaeum. What do we want? Want everything, right? First of all, we want to scrap military buildings. Secondly, build fishing port here and upgrade the melon building. And let's repurpose this Traverse Lodge into library. Leaving us with 3600, which is still enough to build Tier 3 snail settlement in Tyros. And this is amazing because it's another +1 public order everywhere. In fact, it's +2. It goes from +2 everywhere to +4. Amazing. And another 150 gold. And another 10% wealth from manufacturing. We should build some manufacturing buildings here, like the jeweler in Antioch. Once we take Palmyra, Antioch is inside, we will just scrap these stables and build jeweler here. But that needs to wait, we have other pressing needs here. Yeah, and that's us out of money, so let's make sure we are at war and move on. Oh, another ambush, this time we caught the Colchis stack, excellent. They have 0 chance and we keep 85%, excellent, do it. And this army attacks, yeah, we fought this a few times before, they seem to be stronger than the last few times. We'll see. Pikes are ready, that's what I like to hear, guys. Pikes are not fully replenished though. Okay, the guy in best shape goes here. The other 2 proper pikes come here. You know what, I'm going to bring 3 guys here, because this one is badly depleted. And we are never flanked from the left, so this should work even better now. We can go with a deep formation of like 7 or 8 rows. And the last guy will be holding the fort here. Archers, we want them to be shooting on shielded side of the enemy here. So you guys come here. Just so the trees don't get in our way. Maybe here is best. Yeah. And the other one maybe here. Ah, this tree right in front of us. It will be messing up our line of sight. Maybe here. It's not ideally unshielded side, but at least... Wait, what if we deploy here? Out of range, right? Yeah, unfortunately. Unless we bring this guy closer. And this guy right here. Yeah, that should work. Yeah? Yeah, looking good. Excellent. Slingers, you guys will be here. Ballista here. Ferreo spears. Here and here. And everyone else will be the flanking party. Our cavalry is depleted, so we need to be careful here. You guys come here. The other citizen come here. Thorax swordsman here, and the crappy militia hoplite gonna keep them inside in case we need reinforcements. And let's do it. Lista, you can brutally bomb whatever you want as soon as they are in range. Speed this up as well. But our main target should be those annoying fierce swords. Just don't bother with cavalry. Cavalry is going to get wrecked anyway. All the pikes in phalanx, we are excellent. Oh, this was such a brutal hit. Excellent. Ancestors are watching, exactly. Yeah, they look decent. Finally, they have units that actually look like they have some kind of armor. Can we be using flammable? Yeah, then do it. And I met this guy here. He's beautifully surrounded by multiple other units. Come on, Ballista. Archers are already doing some heavy lifting here. Excellent. Whoa. Oh, this was beautiful. Beautifully baked. Although, looking at the bodies... Oh, they are burning. Absolutely burned alive. I feel sorry for them.
The enemy general is dead.
General already wiped out? We barely started. Although, looking at it, there's some concentrated fire from multiple units. How's the spike looking? No casualties, 80 kills. Excellent. Cavalry start moving. Flankers start moving.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
One of Thurea's spears, then pull him back. He'll be under fire from skirmishers. Ballista, what you shooting? You should be shooting, what's your range? Here. Then shoot this spot over here. There'll always be units here for the foreseeable. You come here. And they'll soon commit the last guys, and then we crack on and get rid of these pesky slingers. Our phalanx is going strong, despite them piling on more and more troops. Ballista. Oh, brutality of this shot. We landed right in the middle. Excellent. Right, they committed everyone. It's time to get rid of these slingers. All the cav, pile on. The sword, I want you guys behind them to throw some javes. And how are we doing here? Shooting them with everything, right? Yeah. Veteran spears and veteran spears. That'll be done soon. Oh, landed on a few as well. Ballista, what's your range? Everyone is within your minimum range. There is no point for you shooting anymore. You're not doing anything. Just gonna get this guy behind him. While our cavalry wipes out these guys. And we can also start moving slingers. So they can shoot from here. Yeah? Come on. Ballista out of here. You've done your job. There's nothing else for you to do here. Yeah, he's fighting slingers. How is it under attack? At the double. Thurea's spear's still shooting. Okay, sword. Just get behind these guys. Throw your javes and then charge at them. Everyone here wiped out? By the looks of it. Excellent. So come here, guys. We only have 37 bodyguards, so we need to be very careful. The odds of general dying are much higher now that the unit is massively weakened. And these guys are actually some strong units, so maybe recharging them is too risky. We'll try to do cavalry first, the citizen cav. See how we do with them. Oh, the skirmishers are pulling away from the blob. This is beautiful. We can get clean charge and get a couple dozen of them wiped out. Sword, how are we doing? Thorax swordsman, 24 kills. Okay, forget about it, just charge at them. We have no time for that. How are archers looking? 47, 64 kills. And slings? 7 and 2. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Okay, citizen cav, pull back. You did well. Skirmishers wiped out, but there's no reason to risk you. Gonna go around with slingers. Maybe the battle actually lasts long enough for them to get a few shots in the backs of enemies. You drop this. You lost 3, killed 40 against spears. Not exactly strong. Bring that other pike here. How is our pike doing here? Lost 11 guys, killed 370. Looking good to me, looking good. They are still under fire from 2 archers into their shielded sides, which is absolutely brutal. Going to charge with the general about now, which is right when we are shooting. We should be able to charge and pull back before our next volley from archers hits us, thus minimizing friendly fire. 37 guys. Oh no, we just landed a volley, but no one died from our bodyguards. We're getting kills now, 20, 30. And we stopped getting kills, so pull back. Haven't lost a single bodyguard, which is amazing, but there's no need to overstay our welcome.
Units has used all its ammunition.
Archers out of ammo? No, archers still shooting. It's Thurea's spear, right? Thorax swordsman doing great. Guys, you just attack the staff and they should be gone very, very soon. What is this? They're pulling away. Our calf, pull back. Let them come back to the blob. Where are slingers? Already here. Excellent. Come here. Get in there. And you can start shooting them in the box. It's gonna be long grindy one because the runes are actually strong. And wait, can we reposition? Oh, we can reposition ballista here, right? We're in the right place to be brutally bombing them. Still, no need to risk our general charging at them with cavalry if we can shoot them with ballista right here. We might land a brutal hit on our pikes by accident.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I wonder if we can break them faster if we start using flaming shot of archers as well. Oh, this was definitely ballista landing right here. Excellent. This was definitely ballista landing on our guys. Come on! You killed like 50. Stop right now. Okay, slinger shooting. 10 and 8 kills. Not spectacular. Bring cavalry back. Yeah, we brutally bombed our own pikes in the back. That was not so great. But they're breaking faster now that they're under a flaming shot. Slingers, how are we doing, guys? 27 and 20. Getting some kills, not spectacular. Gonna bring this other pike here to help him out. We massively won here. Excellent. Can bring the sword here too. Come on. And let's charge with cavalry. Slingers stop for now. Let cavalry do some heavy lifting now. And once we pull back after the charge, we'll keep shooting with slingers. Yeah, rear charge is doing this. Look, they are all wavering. Attacked in the rear plus under flaming shot.
The battle is turning in our
Looks
favor.
like it's over. Which is also perfect timing because you just run out of ammo on archers. Excellent. Just need to wipe them out. Heroic victory! 112 men lost. Nice. Not too bad, and finally we managed to let them off the hook with a single unit. We accidentally wiped them out the last few times. Now we can follow up and get some more exp. Release them. Mission successful, excellent. Ah, child has died, not so good. Another one born, okay. Some good buildings built, but we are down to 10 food. This is pretty abysmal. Alright, so this crappy army is right here in the middle. We can attack him with this guy, right? Yes, and we can bring him on double time to reinforce. Where do we attack from? We attack from here. Okay, let's start with this, because there's nothing else threatening here. I guess this army, but we just fought a similar stack and absolutely crushed them. Yeah, so let's deal with this guy first. You, buddy, are going to cut him off from here. And you attack. Can you go? You need to attack from here. Then do it. Ambush. Easy win. 93 remaining. Do it. Nice. Although, to finish them off, we need to grab a couple of mercs, because they still have plenty left. That's fine, just get... what's the cheapest here? Hoplites, right? Yeah, get a couple of them and that should be it. Finish them off. 95 remaining, beautiful, do it. No ransom from these guys? Not so good. Okay, hoplites out. Amphion gets replenishment. And can we double time back to Apollonia? No, then double time as far away as you can. And this Roman fleet that's been harassing us for ages. Is it time to move against it? Let's make sure there's nothing else at the seas here. No, it looks fine. So, oh, Rome's got the whole of Sicilia. So Syracuse must have been pushed away by Carthage, and then Rome took Carthage out. Interesting. Okay, so you, buddy, what's the range of this guy? Wait, what are they raiding? What's this? They're on double time. It doesn't show the range. What is this? Something wrong with that fleet. Okay, just come here. Stay on our sea. Okay, realistically, they are farther away than we are, but they get 15% movement from being Rome, so they could get maybe up to here, on single time. So if we end the movement here, we should be fine. Do it. And here we are just going to get rid of this guy. Do you have Knight Commander? You do. So if they retreat, we can still do it. Yeah, but we can't do it if they are over there. So just go back to Navissos. Right, so that's the Greece saved. However, we now can't recruit with Demetrius, unfortunately. Should have took some units out of him. Oh well, at least we'll save some money. Now what is this? A new stack from Bastarnae, huh? They have 0 chance of taking the city. Let them try. Let them die trying. We can even get an admiral here to get some exp. Do you have any youngster? This is an admiral, right? Our old guy, who can probably still embezzle one more time. In fact, he can do it twice. Okay, embezzle. And since you're so old... Wait, you're 59. It's not the end of the world. We can still use you and get you some more exp. Oh, you know what? Maybe marry one of the... She should be able to marry off now, right? Yeah. Get her husband. Spartan husband. Good stuff. And that Spartan husband of yours... Oh, and Spartan wife. What a couple. What a beautiful couple. Gets research rate. Sure, sounds good. This is fine. And culture conversion is also fine. And get him on the Royal Peltas ship in Olbia. Nice. Now, how about this crappy land army? We have a fleet with ballistas here that we can absolutely use to destroy these guys. They probably won't even run away, because they'll be favored and not resolved. Let's test the waters, see what they do. They are accepting the battle, so let's get rid of them. Going with the usual setup, speed this up, and let's start moving. Reinforcements where? Here, crack on guys. They have slingers, so we need to be careful. We don't want to tank volleys from slingers with these crappy javelin men, because they have no armor. And slingers have good range. They don't have good damage, but they don't need damage against crap with no armor. Okay, we got 2 of them from the first row, or even 1 only. It's not ideal. Okay guys, to the corner. Okay, sunk quite a few now. They are getting closer. The 2 of you guys get rid of this sling and the 2 of you aim at him. Okay, we're going to distract them with this garrison fleet. We don't care about them. If they perish, they perish. Guys, you might want to sink their admiral, you know? Guys, why did you not sink this guy? Okay, slow down. They are a little bit too close. Buddy, you are going to ram this guy. Speed up. Someone needs to ram him because he's way too close. Speed up. The 2 of you would be good if you land a hit on this. And you aim at him. Landed a hit but didn't sink him. Try to land another one. Or maybe at him. We got one here, excellent. Switch back to shooting. The 2 of you get rid of this, and you guys aim here. You here and you here. You can also turn back. These guys have no javelins, we can safely ram them. Guys, are you shooting or not? Because you're not sinking anyone at all. What is this? Ram here. And you aim here. Is this going to land? Please land. Nah, just missed it. Okay. Switch to him. How are you doing here? One shot at them. Excellent. But you guys also need to get rid of this. Crack on. Okay, finally got him. The small guys pull back. The big guys aim at their archers, or whatever this is, and the 3 of you aim here. Buddy, you need to get out of here. Wavering, huh? Not feeling so confident anymore. 2 to go. 1 to go. Ugh, landed a brutal one, but they are still around. No, they are done. Heroic victory with 62 men lost. 2,000 killed. Not too shabby. Alright, that nets us 2,000 gold. Excellent. And the new Admiral rank 2. Strategist, morale is fine. Get research and... yeah, this we don't need. Now, we want to take Phanagoria if possible, but the fleet cannot initiate attack anymore and the army would need to land, so perhaps we were better off double timing the fleet back to Panticapaeum and attacking next turn with the help of these 2 armies. And this one can absolutely set up an attack on Tanais. Or can it? Because it's far away, it's gonna take 3 turns to get there. How far can this guy move? All the way here. Okay, can we double time just out with his range? We can, yeah, get in here. Yeah, so his range of attack ends here. We can get slightly further out and that's it. Stay here. You guys need to replenish, you're in bad shape. And let's scout around what else they've got. Let's see how strong that fleet and that army in Tanais is. It's a crap stack. Ballista being the only strong unit. Garrison is also weak. Garrison and Phanagoria is also crap and they have slums on top of everything. Okay, Panticapaeum, what else we need? Jeweler for sure and a temple. Build it. It's our culture at 77%, so we don't need too many public order buildings, but temple also doubles as money building. And what is this? These are the sorry leftovers, right? Let's get rid of them. And look at this, 2 stacks. A crab stack and a crab stack. We have 1 stack, not exactly super strong, but in fact this looks like a very early game stuff with ordinary pikes, even a hoplite and 5 axes, huh? Not so good, not very strong. Yeah, we can wipe them out, that goes without saying. The only question is how do we want to play this? Knight Commander would be good, but this is a fresh general. Or can bring a second stack in and just fight 2v2, which is definitely going to be our win. This is what we're going to do. Come here and you attack. Oh, look at this. Because they're on double time, they're not even reinforcing each other. Wipe him out. They are supporting each other now, unfortunately, but the other one is badly beaten up, and we can't move Androcles anymore. That's fine, we should still win this fairly comfortably. Attack. It's another ambush. 75 remaining. Looking good, do it. Okay. Now the only thing is, if we follow up, we might lose this to Salinkav, but I'm definitely gonna lose this, so just gonna merge it and grab a merc. This crap. Yeah, we lost Sarissa one. Ooh, both stacks are still alive, wow. These guys are hard to kill. Now we get covert action, excellent. It's a bit late. Will we have enough movement to get rid of both? Probably not is the answer. Which one is more important? 4 units here and 16 here. Of course it's more important to get rid of 16, so attack them. They're also super weak. Wipe them out. 95 remaining, beautiful. So that's 4 battles for this general. And if not for the fact that he has no movement, he would have gotten the 5th one too. Excellent. Now you need to get out of here. Get behind Androcles. He'll protect you. He's our heir to the throne, ranked and general. Yeah, that went surprisingly well. 2 stacks wiped out, almost. 4 victories and a lot of exp for the general. And the champ should move to him. Because Androcles, our royal brother, 18 cunning, what is this? Wounding enemy agents, cooldown rate of all special abilities. That's pretty good. His authority though is absolute crap. I wonder how strong 18 authority would be. In fact, we have a guy with like 10, right? Our brutal recruiter, Demetrius Kalos, 9 authority. How strong is this? 30% to the size of the commander's aura of influence. That's not spectacular, but it's way better than minus 25, right? Oh, there's another army here. It's a small one, 11 stack. Can you starve them? Probably not, right? They have fishing ports. Oh, minus 8, you can absolutely starve them. Oh, they have slums, that's also minus 5. That's why they are starving. Excellent. And you were supposed to join Corridon and level him up a little bit. I wonder if it's time to take Palmyra with him. We have this fleet here, which might be enough to protect Tyros, especially if we load up on some more javelin-man ships. This will be it for Seleucids. Oh no, they still have Adumatu, and they retook Hegra too. They are counter-attacking, not very successfully. Nah. We're not going to do this. Just stay put. Let them fight Nabateans. And we wait for more armies before we push further east and south. Politics is minus 6, which is not too bad. We can definitely embezzle funds. Old man Extratus, do it. Oh, you can't? Oh, it's 60. We already did. Okay. Perhaps it's time to start promoting these housewives with 4 cunning. It needs to go way down in price for it to make sense. She's gonna promote some youngsters instead. And marry her off. 5% tax rate. Such a shame it doesn't apply if you're not on the campaign map. And how about this guy? Drunken wife. She's drinking because she's 69 and she lost her husband of 40 years. And you're just some random guy, 42 years her junior, who also doesn't let her spend money that she inherited after her first husband. This makes no sense, dude. We need to put you in charge of an army so you stop harassing this poor grandma. Gonna give you armor and shots per minute and just put you in charge of some. Give you promotions as well so you stop harassing her. Okay, minus 10 loyalty. No more leeway to do any more actions. So let's see what we can build. Oh, we can expand on Kira. Do so. We have the 2 most important ones, Academia and Jeweler. And Public Order is going up by 30, so we don't exactly... Wait, it's going up by 30 because we have this crappy edict. It also gives +4 food, which might be useful, but we would much rather have another tax harvesting in our second richest province. We have one in Macedonia. Let's put one in Hellas. And what do we want here? Preferably something that doesn't take away food. Maybe slave trader. We have a lot of agriculture buildings and some industry too, or manufacturing. Yeah, sounds good. We no longer need this Grove of Nymphs here. Maybe we should swap it to Poseidon for 9 food. Yeah, it's inland, or 6 food. It's inland, so we don't get the other benefits. But we don't need all this public order. It's ridiculously high already, going up by 30. Whereas it also takes away 4 food, so the food swing will be 10. It's definitely worth it, do it. Might also need to swap this one. How rich is this province anyway? It's 4.6k, so Zeus actually makes sense, because it also gives percentage 12. Okay, upgrade the Zeus then. And we absolutely need to improve this one. Jeweler, library, Zeus and Polis. Farm in Tyros. And fishmonger in Antioch. And bigger, more massive cows in Arsamosata. And that's it. We have a few other buildings we could build, but with only 14 food, that's not a smart move. So we're going to hold on to our 10k. Make sure we are at war. And crack on. Okay, this is Olbia. And they have a crab stack. We have 5 pikemen inside. What do they think they can do with this junk? Fleet needs to land, right? Over here, starting with the best units, which happen to be the brutal archers, 140 of them. Now, this layout, oh, this is the same layout but way more trees. That actually looks excellent. And look at this market. You can't even tell what fruits are these. Okay, so we know exactly what they'll do. The biggest army, the biggest chunk of their army will come through this. The smaller one will come through this, and maybe they'll send a single unit here. So we need to cover all the eventualities, which means double pikeman right here in phalanx, another one here in phalanx, another one here, yeah, in phalanx, and the last one here in case something nasty comes this way. Now, one citizen cav will be flanking through here, another one through here, and we want one slinger here, as clear line of sight as we can get, and one here. All these trees mean range units will be less effective because shots are going to get partially blocked, but there's not much we can do about it, so we're not going to worry about it. And it will work both ways as well because they also have ranged units. I'm gonna put this guy here and let's do it. Ships land, speed this up. Yeah, they're cracking on. Okay, slow it down, our guys already landed. So let's send them where they need to be, which is here, fast. Okay, what they've got here, double light cavalry of some sort, under fire, and about to charge into pikemen. Are they going to? The other guy's approaching fast as well. Yeah, they are absolutely going to charge into pikemen. Poor horses. Yeah, they're pretty much wiped out at this point. And how about these guys? 80 and 80. They are only about to do this. Good luck. Archers. Biggest pile is here, so this is where we want our brutal archers. Maybe like this. For maximum damage. Oh, this one survived the other pikes, only to flank us through here and do exactly the same stupid thing. Good luck. Start moving cavalry. One sling here. In fact, 2. That's fine. We have cav for them. And how are we doing here? There's spear levies approaching. They have precursor javs, so they'll cost us a few men. But our pikes should hold. General, speed up. Guys, you should have landed by now. What is this? Okay, both light horses on this flank wiped out. Fix your formation. It's uneven. How are we doing here? Pikes going strong, although one lost 20 guys. Bring this cav closer. Guys, you landing? Excellent. Now crack on. Archers now shooting. Beautiful. Guard mode. Only 4 kills between them so far. Osborne approaching, right? Yeah. Absolutely approaching. Once the Osborne commits against the spike, we crack on with cavalry. They are shooting us into shielded side. Yeah, we can't charge at them now. We need to wait for the Osborne to commit. Looks like the blob formed here, so gonna crack on with the cav. Bring the pike closer. General's fine, don't worry about it. He's got 80 armor. He's not exactly a weakling. Osborne seems to be committed now, so we're going to crack on with cav and this hoplite and pull this pike. Are we going to hold with him? Unit losing. Maybe not. Maybe we won't. So gonna bring the other one here. And you buddies should be shooting the Osborne in the back. Okay, we pinned both slingers here. Beautiful. Bring the pikemen here. Bring the javelin men. General shooting them? Yeah, only 9 kills so far though. Okay, Osborne can't decide what he wants to do. Let him be undecided and getting shot in the back by our crappy sling. And you buddy, come here, help your buddy out. One sling here about to break, excellent. Pikemen almost in a position. And javelin men almost here too. How are our archers doing? 55 and 45. 100 kills between them. Beautiful. Okay, running these guys down. You, buddy, approach them. How's the Osur looking? We only killed 3 of them. Okay. You come here
One of our
and
units
pop
has used all its
phalanx.
ammunition.
You pop phalanx and start approaching them. How are you doing here? Slinger steady and wavering. Sits and Cav winning. Maybe pull back and charge them again. You finish these guys off. Disengage and charge again. Pike, you fighting? You are. Combat even, huh? Not what you want to see on a pikeman. In fact, you're losing men so fast. What is this? Are you not in formation? You're kinda all over the place, really. Not exactly fighting with strong units. They have no strong units. Buddy, you get rid of this one. And pikemen attack their offsuit from rear. How are our pikes looking here? This one is not fighting. Maybe we should advance a little bit. So we overlap with the other guy. And gonna move Slinger around so we actually shoot his general in the back. It's much more effective than shooting him up front. Okay, this Slinger is broken. Pike. Maybe that's why you're losing, because half of your guys is over here. What is this? What is this supposed to be? You're holding phalanx against the wall. Okay, this guy put himself together. Charge at him because he's going to flank our pikes. You run them down. 6 left. Okay, forget about it. Just come back. Go to that side. We need you there. Okay, Sling is... should be here. Ah, this is crappy hoplite. Are we even going to score any kills on these guys? Let's try. How are we doing against this guy? Shake and wavering. Good job, man. Good job. More of them are wavering now. We're going to charge with the general. He's really good at killing stuff fast, with almost 80 melee attack. So let's use this. You attack these, and you're going to charge at these guys. Okay, archers, you've done enough. How many? Oh, close to 200 kills on each of them. Nice, but you've done enough. Oh, they collapsed. Excellent. Just need to wipe them out. Heroic victory. There we go. Total wipeout. Excellent. And these guys again, huh? They even brought that story leftover of a previous stack. Well, we'll get to finish what we started last turn. I wonder if there's better place to defend, because if you're defending here, the ballista is not very effective. Maybe we should be defending further out, so the blob... Because here's the thing, we deploy ballista like this, but very quickly they close the distance, and with ballista minimum range being roughly here, if we defend here with the pike really deep, then all they're clustered together here, which means ballista becomes fairly useless fairly early on. So maybe we want to be defending here, and setting up ballista here, so big beautiful blob forms somewhere here. I think we want to try that. Yeah, why not? So, ballista will be here. Beautiful line of sight. No trees obstructing it. Yeah, like this. Our 2 best pikes in phalanx, in between the temple and this warehouse over here. Yeah, that's narrow enough. We don't need any narrower. Especially that now we'll only be defending this one spot. Looking good, looking good. Where else can they come? They can come through here, so we need one crappy pike here. And they can definitely come through here, so another crappy guy should be defending this. And the garrison commander will keep him here, hidden behind this building, so he can't be easily shot at, to bump morale of our guys. What's his zone of... Actually not bumping morale, he's just a garrison commander. Keep him in reserve here. Now, we want archers here in guard mode, so they can be shooting over this building into the enemy's unshielded side once the blob forms. Slightly further up. Yeah, like this. Excellent. This is beautiful. This is directly into unshielded side. Slingers would be good if you could do the same, guys. It would be very tricky, but you do have good range. So maybe if we deploy like this. But there are all these trees obstructing us. Not ideal. What they've got? They have some cavalry, right? And a couple of slings themselves. And that's it. It's almost entirely melee infantry. Which means we won't even need slingers that much. Just gonna put them here. Let them do whatever they want. We might get a few kills on them, but I have no high expectations. And Thurea spears behind our pikes to get a few volleys out, but only once they're close with infantry. We don't want to waste ammunition on cavalry that is going to get wrecked by pikes anyway. And that leaves us 3 units of cav that we can flank with, as well as thorax sword. I'm gonna leave them here, and let's do it. Let's do it. Gonna hold off with ballista until they are in range with infantry. We don't want to waste ammunition on horses. Where from? Okay, from this side of the map. There is an Officer General, which is going to take forever to get here because it's very heavy infantry. 27 skirmishers, no need to worry about them. Okay, slow down slightly. These guys are almost in range. Axe warriors, good target to be shooting at, but even better if they form a blob first. We're gonna patiently wait. Yeah, they're going around us. Want to flank from here, but we are ready. We have a pikeman there as well. Okay, Ballista, you have these guys in range. This is a nice cluster. Maybe start shooting these sword followers here. You can absolutely use flammable round if you want. Yeah, the cavalry bumped into the pikeman. Winning decisively. Lost 2 guys. 3, killed 20. Because they charged, they managed to penetrate the ranks a little bit, but nothing major. Only lost 3 guys. Wait, whoa, that is not what we wanted, Ballista. What are you doing? Get back in there. Absolutely not what we wanted. Get back there. Man, the whole plan is now wasted because they decided to move. We need to pull them back so we can again be shooting the blob and not let the blob come within our minimum range. Okay. It's only few units attacking us. This is not ideal. Just get a volley on their general. How is the pikeman doing? Lost 5 guys, killed 120. Not too bad, not too bad. And the pikes? We lost 40 men and killed about 110 between them. Not ideal. Right, this crappy guy is out there in the open. We can catch him with a cavalry. Ah, that's a bad idea because then they'll disengage from here. Okay, Ballista, just keep shooting these guys. Why are you just behind our pikes? Man, just get back there. This doesn't seem to be working because Ballista just keeps getting into melee range. Archers, how are you doing? At least you're doing well. Oh, 300 kills between them. Beautiful. Okay, Cav, attack these guys and wipe them out. The other 2, start flanking them from here. As well as Thorax Sword. Oh, they're bringing Levi Freeman here. Perhaps attacking with cavalry is quite risky now.
Our general is under
They are running
attack.
away though, so that should work fine. Come here. General under attack from whom? Now we're going to crush their slings. Ballista, shoot this blob. Shoot here if you can. Slow it down. Maybe finally you can get at least 1 volley out. Saving our pikes some lives. How are you doing, buddy? 230 kills, 11 men lost, not too bad. Where is our general? Why is he attacking through here and not around? Buddy, what is this? Just come back here. You're supposed to go around. Ballista, how are you doing? Just shoot here if you can. Oh, this definitely landed. Look at this, beautiful. Cavalry, you can run down these guys. And Ballista, did you just land a volley on our guys? That would be unappreciated. Just aim here. What a swarm. These are big units as well. Flank secured. Pikes holding strong. Double archer and double sling bombing them. And Ballista brutally decimating. Excellent. Did we catch them here with Citizen Cav? We did. General, you might want to speed up, you know? You're very slow. How is this pikeman looking? Down to 150. Officer approaching now. General, just help them out. Ballista, how are you doing? 200 kills, not too bad. What is your minimal range? We're well within. Okay, then keep shooting here. Our pikes are going strong, but they lost like 50 guys each. Not exactly comfortable situation to be in. Thurea spears. Maybe you want to pile on here, or just shoot this guy. How are we doing here? Cavalry. Come here and get rid of this skirmisher. General, you help him out. And you close the route of escape from here. And field artillery. Just keep bombing here. You can tell these units are strong. They are not some crappy naked warriors. They all have decent armor, helmets and shields. These are some strong veteran men. Oh! They were strong. Because this bunch just got absolutely wrecked. Ooh, officer on our way. Get out of here. You need to pin him, buddy, before he decimates us with javelins. And you finish these guys off. You done here. Attack them now. How is this pikeman looking? down to 100 guys, losing decisively. We need to reinforce him, and the one to do it will be this militia hoplite
One of our units has used all its
and the
ammunition.
general pike. Ballista, how are you doing? 350 kills, not too bad. Keep shooting here. How come these guys are still alive? Both shaken though, so that's good. Archers, how are you doing? Out of ammo, killed 450 guys. Bring the other pike here, we might need it. Now slingers, you can take that position here and can be shooting there and shoot that side. Like this. Pike, come here, close that gap. How are we doing? The citizen cap, 60 kills. Looks like the Levy Freemen have enough. Our pikes are wavering though, which is not so good. Just attack the Soulsworn, buy us some time. Buddy, you're in phalanx. Phalanx on. And spread out slightly. And you pile on as well. Buddy, you're not killing anyone, pull back. How are you doing here? Soon is wavering, excellent. Just recharge him and that should be it. Ballista, you've probably done enough, right? Yeah, just stop, get out of here. This guy is also wavering. This is a spearman, so why don't we charge at him with a sword and that should break him. His other general is the only one standing. We need some ranged units to break him. Guys, you come here and shoot him. Pikeman, how are you doing? Combat even, huh? It's not exactly ideal. Bring that sword behind him. And maybe a general to recharge him. We have 76 bodyguards still in that unit, so that should be pretty strong. Alright, also not that strong anymore, while being recharged. Okay, he gave up. Excellent, we won. Just gonna wipe them out. Heroic one, excellent. Alright, so this didn't go as well as the previous times you fought this. We lost 400 men versus like 250 we lose usually. The ballista didn't do as well because it kept pulling forward instead of staying put. And we pretty much lost the spike, right? I think there's still potential in this deployment. We just need to tinker it a little bit and be mindful of ballista so it doesn't move. But overall, heroic victory is heroic victory. 1600 for us, nice. Noble death, who is it this time? A Ropek comes of age, nice. And we started discovering armorer, beautiful. Ekestratos, oh. At least we squeezed him out of gravitas last turn. So he died with 0. Oh, this is amazing because we built so many agricultural buildings. Look how our income jumped to 17.5k. Plus 25% wealth from agriculture, beautiful. Plus for public order, this stage pretty much is irrelevant with all the resources we have. And double Lycaon will also accelerate our research. How are you looking research wise? 373%, excellent. And it's gonna only get higher from here. Okay, so what's the situation? The Roman fleet, the leftovers from Eravisci, the 2 armies from Cimmeria are starving, not so good for them. And what is this? A full stack from Colchis approaching, a crab stack. Okay, not a significant threat. Let's start with the north this time. We can crack on here. Are we going to reach them? No, but we can take position close to this bridge here and attack next turn, so do it. You can also recruit the last unit to get yourself up to 20. What do we need? We'll be fighting horse archers, so grab another archer. That's the best unit against them. And let's take Phanagoria now. Push this fleet away. Wait, it's on double time. Push this fleet away. Oh, they accept the battle, then get rid of them. Good. We get level up on both Admiral and the fleet. Fleet gets ship defenders, and Admiral gets navigator. And attack Phanagoria. Yeah, it's look bad, but we're going to bring 2 armies to help out. You come here, and you come here. Now that we proved that Olbia can easily defend from a full stack of Bastarnae, we can crack on with all these armies. Oh, they don't even register on the bar. Get rid of them. And occupy, this is our culture. Oh, gets +4 food from here. Excellent, we need food badly. Okay, armies get inside. Need to be on double time to get there, right? That's fine, do it. We can see this whole section. There's no enemy army that can take advantage of our double time. Oh, he can't move anymore. I wonder why. Okay, then stay here, that's fine. And once we take Phasis, we control the whole Black Sea. Nice. Now, can we catch this guy? Only in double time, which is obviously not what we want. So, Kyrillus, you're going to get... yeah, you can get this for the agent. And probably want to double time you into Arsamosata. The guy can't go around it. The city's big zone of control is basically blocking him from going anywhere else. So just gonna bring the army inside. And we can now press on with him, right? Because now that our northern flank is pretty much secure, because one of these armies will crack on at Phasis and take it next turn. How quickly is this guy rebuilding? He's only recruiting 2 units. Okay, that's fine. The Armenians are done. We destroyed their 2 stacks just moments ago, and looks like it's game over for them. Trapezoes. Garrison is weak. They could attack us from here. We did destroy multiple stacks of them not that long ago. We could set up attack by going into their territory, but then we don't replenish. It's probably safer to go through here than if we go through here, because there could have something here and attack trapezoes. So we're going to do just that. In fact, will we not be in range if all we do is just get here and then go by the road? We might not be, actually. Yeah, our movement is crap, so just get inside. Yeah, you don't get replenishment, but it's only 26 soldiers we're missing out on. Okay, so finally we'll be accelerating in this part of the world. Excellent. Now this Roman fleet, can we attack it? We can if we bring this one in, and let's see what the odds are. Come here, and you attack. Oh man, this is so close. Of course we can't auto-resolve it, look, 43% remaining. Our both fleets will get absolutely crushed. Huh. So they have more men, right? We're roughly equally matched numbers-wise. They have 4 artillery ships, we have 11. But artillery ships are not that great against proper fleet, because you need like 4 or 5 shots to sink a single one. Then we also have a bunch of these assault ships, these fiery pod ships that are pretty good at ramming. I think we should win this if we play this manually, but we'll suffer some heavy losses here. If we knew it's gonna look so badly in balance of power, we would have... In fact, we can still retreat, get a couple of mercs as sacrificial lambs and come back for him. But then we won't have enough movement to follow up and finish him off if he runs away. There's no guarantee we'll get all of them, right? So maybe we want to just fight, to keep that option open. Yeah. Okay, we got good, perfect weather, which is excellent. Now our guys should be coming from behind us, right? Indeed, from this edge. So we want to set up here. Artillery ships like this, standard round, fiery pod ships up front, ramming mode, Admiral at the back, out of trouble, and 1 decoy on each flank. Although decoys will probably not be decoys, but we're just going to use them for ramming, along with the other guys. And let's do it. Yeah, they're cracking on, no wonder. Ballista ships press on. Come here. Get the other fiery pod ships ahead as well, like here. The second admiral stays at the back. We absolutely don't want to risk them. We're bumping into each other, which is not ideal. Guys, what is this? Okay, switch to standard round. It looks like our guys started shooting. Excellent. Right, let's pick targets, because these guys are doing something really weird. You shoot here, you here, you here, you here, you here, and everyone else is shooting. Good. Are we cracking on? We let them come a little bit closer. Levies, huh? Is this going to land? No, it missed. Excellent. I think we just crack on, guys. Do it. See how we do. Pick targets. This brutal ship needs 2 to sink. At least 2. Everyone knows what to do. Ballistas shooting.
Our general is under attack.
Crappy ships ramming. Everyone speed up. And let's see how we do. You guys move. Landed a couple of hits here, but that's not enough. You keep hammering him. You now hammer him. Okay, ballistas, these guys are too close. You need to ram them. Ramming mode and ram. You two. The 2 of you keep shooting him. The 3 of you now aim at their artillery ship. And oh, they landed a brutal one on our admiral. You need to pull him back. Okay, you move. You attack this. Yeah, that's not so good, man. That's not so good. You attack here. We want here. Excellent. The 2 of you pile on here. Guys, shoot. Switch back to shooting and get rid of this guy. Ballistas, what are you shooting? Lost second ship by the looks of it. Oh, we lost an admiral. Ugh, that's not so good, man. Just let him stay there. We need to pull back the other one. Get out of here. Wonder which one is it that we lost. Artillery, keep shooting this guy. He's right in front of you. The other one? No, he's not lost any guys. He should be fine. Buddy, you move. Attack this. Yeah, looks like we are going to lose all the assault ships. They're going to get absolutely wrecked. We're down to ballistas, essentially. Someone get rid of this artillery ship.
The battle is turning in our favor.
You need to sink him. Hurry up. The 3 of you, shoot him. We got this, but with heavy losses. Very heavy, in fact. You speed up. You go around them. How are we doing? This guy's still alive? Guys, what is this? Just ram him.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Got like 50 ships shooting him. How could we miss this one? What is this? Is it one shot? No. Oh, but we also landed a shot on him. Okay, absolutely brutal. We lost an admiral and almost all the small ships. Preserved all the artillery though, which is more important bit. Okay, so we lost half. Marginally better than auto-resolve. Also lost an admiral. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. He wasn't even that old. This was one of the youngsters. He was only 20 something. Brutal. 4 ships here and 2 here. Okay, it's only 6 ships though. It's not horrible. It's gonna cost us maybe 2k to rehire them, and we make 2.6 from sinking this brutal fleet. Most importantly though, it's no longer a threat. Charon, huh? Don't remember this guy. Probably it's a youngster, a new one. Get him on Nepal's ship. And now the sea is ours, which means the army can finally press on and start trimming these annoying guys. Nice. Can we take Epidamnos this turn? Yeah, we can, but then we are looking at 3 stacks attacking us next turn. We don't want that. Here's what we're gonna do. This guy will take over army from Demetrius Kalos. Also, this is the auto-resolve stack. Okay, keep the ballista. So you're at full stack and come to Apollonia. And next turn we attack. You, buddy, need to keep recruiting. We need to get you to Thracia, but there's no way to do so. Unfortunately... Wait, this other guy took archers instead of... If we didn't have this ballista, we could have gotten there. But wait, we can still recruit some decent stuff here, right? No, wrong. We only have crap available. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Disband this crappy archer. Out. It's only 200 gold, and it's more important not to miss out on a turn of recruitment. You get that ballista and start making your way back to Apollonia, and you can now move farther because you're no longer slowed down by ballista. Get in here. In fact, you can even get to here. He attacks, and then you recruit. But this guy is never going to accept the battle. In fact, we can even start with finishing him off with Diogenes. Attack. Yeah, of course he ran away, coward. Finish him off in a night battle. 96 remaining. Do it. Excellent. Rank 6. Our grandson is developing really nicely. Get more replenishment. You need it. And double time back to Navissos. And your uncle Demetrius Kalos is going to recruit you some more beautiful troops. Come here and get... what does this army need? Have some pikes, although one crappy one. Have some ranged. Needs a lot of infantry. A lot of big strong infantry, such as these brutal thorax swords. But also some more pikes. Thorax pikes times 2 and swords times 4. Yeah, giving you the best ones we have. The absolutely best lot. Now this stuff. If we go back to Apollonia, how fast are we replenishing? 11 turns to get back to full. I don't think so. Merge these 2. You come here and merge these 2 as well. Give them the beaten up one, so they replenish faster in town, and you're going to recruit. We need more ships, so you, buddy, grab some of these brutal fiery pot ships. Nice. Perhaps these 3 spears would be better than what we're getting now. I wish it told you how big the crew is. It's such an oversight. Like, how are you supposed to know? Doesn't say anywhere. Okay, so next turn we can attack the fleet with Epidamnos and double time this army to help out. And until Rome builds another strong fleet, we have a few turns of peace and quiet here where we can push further north, secure this coast, and maybe this army can take Singidun. Yeah, I like that. Oh, tutor, plus 10 experience gained through the plus 3x gained by other agents and generals in local region while deployed. This is beautiful, grab it. We're not going to benefit much because she's 73, but these 2 guys are now getting 3x per turn. Not too bad, not too bad. This could be a very good alternative to Noble if we otherwise max out experience upon recruitment. You're also going to get Navigator. And this and this. This admiral can grab strategist, and we're going to disband him. No one is attacking this city, and it's 330 gold just for a single ship. Absolutely not a good deal for us financially. Corridon leveled up. Gonna give him Knight Commander. How is politics looking? -7, so we can do 1 action and 1 action only. Amphiaraos can embezzle again. Do it. And now, since we can't promote anyone, can we at least marry some of our guys off? We should start with the oldest ones, so marry her off. 700 gold, that's fine. What did you get? Nothing interesting. Brutal wife. She's too old to be brutal. Doesn't have strength anymore. Yeah, the price for marriage went up too high, so that's it for this turn. But would be good to adopt her back in. You should do it, you've got tons of gravitas. Get her back in. Okay, we lost a dignitary. That's a good opportunity to get one in our third richest province. We already have one in fact, we have one in Thracia for experience. And now Hellas got the Rhone and Macedonia. Macedonia's got the Rhone and Hellas is the second richest, so we should grab one here. What can we get? Research rate is useless, conversion we don't need, replenishment, growth and morale. None of this is any good. Well, research rate is better than nothing, so unlikely to make a difference, but you never know. 3 turns to armor, excellent. Well, to tech at least, then we need to build it as well, which is going to be another 5. Okay, and that leaves us a lot of money to play with. We could also start another fleet. The only question is, why would we? The one in Black Sea is soon going to be obsolete. In fact, we make so much money, we make almost 20k, we should bulk up our fleets to full. Cause why not? Yeah, grab 5 more ships here. Already recruiting in Apollonia, but the one in the Black Sea is not going to be useful at all, so not gonna bulk that one up at all. But we could start another one. Maybe we should. Just gonna rehire that admiral that we disbanded this turn and start one next turn. Okay, and what else can we build? Ideally, stuff that doesn't take away food. Okay, let's build cows in Hirapitna, more cows in Rhodes, start Academia in Tarsus. Wait, Salamis got these barracks, no one's going to attack it. Especially that we have fleet next door, scrap them. Especially that we have barracks in Edessa as well, just next door. Let's upgrade wine in Phanagoria as well as fishing port and more food. Start Academia in Antioch as well as Megapolis. And we're almost running out of money. Yeah, just get this trading port. We control the sea, we can make a lot of money from it. 19,500 gold per turn in pure profit, despite having all these armies and fleets. Corruption 30%, taxes 90. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, still at war? Let's move on. Oh man, we're going to have a fight! A real fight against 4,000 men with our 2,500. Massively outnumbered and outgunned as well. 2 horse archers, 4 slingers. A ballista, another 2 horse archers and another 4 slingers. That's like 13 ranged units, that's a lot. To our 5. And they have ballista. That's gonna be a fun one. Next time, subscribe!